Welcome, boys and girls, to week 13. This is 3rd through 6th grade PE with Coach W. This week we're going to focus a little bit more now on the lower body and the hip ball and socket joint. This is a very important joint of the body with a lot of major muscles and into the joint and major bones and tissues and ligaments and tendons and stuff going on. Now, with the hip joint, there are 4 main muscle groups that go into the hip joint here, okay? The first one is called the gluteal group. The gluteal group is this hole on the back side of your leg. This controls this part of the motion as if I was riding a skateboard or if I was going to go do a back kick, okay? The adductor group is if I was trying to add, it says adductor, remember, add. So if I'm going to sweep the floor like this, if I'm doing this, or if I'm doing leg lifts like that to add my leg together, okay? The iliopsoas group. Now the iliopsoas group, you have your quadriceps and then you have your abdominals. There are muscles and tendons and ligaments that go between these, and that's what enables you to lift this up, to lift your leg up if you're going to kick, or to do crunches and all that. And so these are all the connectors in here that go in between to allow you to do these kind of motions, okay? The iliopsoas group. And then the last one is called the lateral rotator group. Now the lateral rotator group allows you to do all this parts where you can do a rotator. So the lateral, remember lateral is to the outside, medial is to the inside. So this is the lateral rotator group. These muscles allow you to do all this right here. So those are the 4 major groups, okay? The gluteal group, the adductor group, the iliopsoas group, and the lateral rotator group, okay? All right. Now, all the stretches we're going to do are going to basically work all those different groups right there. Okay? All right, first up, here we go. The figure 4 hip stretch. All right? Now, this is easy. Just pay attention and listen to how I do this. Okay, so you're going to lay straight. Okay? Bring your knee up. Put the ankle on your knee. Lay down. And then pull the knee right through right here. As you squeeze this knee right here, I'm feeling the stretch all right here in my hip as I squeeze it forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. So I'll switch it now. I'll bring it to this side right here. And I'll bring this knee up. And again, now I'm feeling it over on this side right here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right. That was a good stretch on these parts of my thing. All right. Next up is the inner thigh or butterfly stretch. Now, some of you guys are very, very limber, and you can bring your feet in, and you could push those legs all the way down. But as you get older, you're not quite as limber. So bring your feet together in as far as you can. I grab a hold above my ankles, and I use my elbows to push my legs down. Now as I do that, I feel the stretch on the inside of my thighs right here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. I push that down. Good. Gives me a good twist so it gets my legs loosened up right there. All right. Next one is the hip flexor lunge stretch. This is a good one right here. I like this one a lot. Okay. So you're on a lunge. Okay. Now the hip flexor lunge stretch is how you do this. Put your hands, both sides, your hands on this side of your foot right here, okay? Slide the leg back, your back leg, and then go forward. You see how I'm going forward with this leg, and then I lower my body. Now I feel the good stretch all right here because I'm lifting the leg. Plus I feel it in the back of my leg down here. Okay, see I'm lowering my body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. And I'll switch it to this side. So again, I'm at a normal lunge. Hands right here. Again to the where the foot is on the outside right here. I start sliding my foot back right here. And as I go a little bit forward, I lay my body down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And that's called the hip flexor lunge stretch. Okay? All right. Next up is the lying hamstring stretch. The hamstring stretch lying. Now, this only works if you don't bend your knees. Okay? There's no point in doing this if you have a knee bent. Okay? You're not stretching anything. Okay? So, you have one leg up. Straighten the knee first. It's locked. Heel, toes towards me. Then grab the leg and pull. Okay? You only pull back as far as you can. It doesn't matter how far back you go. But you want to keep the knee straight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You don't want to bend the knee. You need to listen to what I'm saying to you. It does not stretch you anymore if you have your knee bent. So I lock the knee first, okay? Toes are going back, the knee is locked, then I pull as far as I can towards comfortable. But don't bend the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay? Again, don't bend the knee. All right. Next up, the kneeling hamstring stretch. Okay? This is another way of doing it. Okay, so I'm up on my knees. This is called down on your knees. This is up on your knees. So you're going to be up on your knees. Okay? Take one foot, just like this. Hold your hand out for balance. I'm straight forward. I'm just sitting up on my knee. And then now I grab my toe and I keep my knee straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I feel it all back here. And I'm going to switch to the same thing. I'm up on my knee. I bring it across. Okay, I'm facing forward. One hand down for balance. Grab the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. Okay, that's the kneeling hamstring stretch. All right, the pigeon stretch. Okay, this one's cool. So how you do the pigeon stretch. Now, you're on your knees. I'll start with my left foot and you bring it across the front. Okay? So you see how it's in front of my knee. Put your hands down and then leave your foot there. Don't move it. And just slide back. Keep sliding back. Keep sliding back till your hips come all the way down. And there. Now I'm stretching the entire leg and I hold it looking up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then now the second part is to collapse down on top of the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And this is a really good stretch because you're turning your whole leg inside. So I'm feeling it all the way around the entire leg. All right? Okay, slowly switch. So now I'll take my right leg, put it across there, leave it there. I'm going to slide my left leg back as far as I can. And there I go now. Now sit up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now lay down. And I'll go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Feel a good stretch all the way in here, here, and in my elbow and my knee. It wants to twist and everything. All right. Okay, that's called the pigeon stretch. All right, we're almost done doing our stretches. Okay, 2 more. Okay, the crossover knee to chest stretch. Okay, so you just lay down, bring one knee up first, squeeze it in, and then as you're squeezing it, bring it towards the center of your heart. Okay, and so now I'm stretching it and I feel it on this side here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. So now I'll do this side right here. I'll bring it up. I'll squeeze it in first, and then I'll bring it over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. All right, and last but not least, this is for my calf muscles. Remember, your calf muscles, the gastrocnemius muscles here and the soleus muscles here. And they all go down into your Achilles tendon, which is right here. And if you ever get that cut, you wouldn't be able to walk. Okay, so here's how you do the kneeling calf stretch muscle. So you have 1 foot down, okay? And then you have the knee right next to it. See my knee and my foot, okay? All I'm doing now is putting my chest right on this knee. And then I start to go forward and bring my weight down. And now I'm trying to push my heel down. And as I'm doing that with all my weight, now I'm starting to feel the stretch in this whole calf muscle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. So I'll just switch. And I'll put this one right there. Again, right across. Okay. So now I'm going to put all my chest right there on my knee. And I go a little bit forward, trying to push the heel down. And now I feel the good stretch in the calf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. All right. So now I feel good stretch in all my legs and in my back and everything. There we have the stretches, and those are all non-moving stretches or static stretches. Now the next ones that we're going to do are going to be moving stretches, okay? But then they're also going to be cardio endurance exercises, okay? All right, for our first warm-up activity / stretch is doing our jumping jacks. Again, jumping jacks are a moving stretch because yes, I'm stretching my arms, so that's a dynamic stretch. But then as I'm jumping on my toes, so I'm strengthening my calf muscles and pumping my heart, strengthening my heart. Here I go. So follow along with me. We'll see how I can do. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. 10. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. All right, next we're going to do our frog squat to frog hops. All right, so again, feet wide. When you squat down, make sure you do a full bend in the knees. And here's going to be our first one. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, next up is the hopscotch jack, okay? So, with your feet, remember you start wide, and then you jump to the center. So, 1, back, 2, back, 3, back, 4, back, 5, back, 6, back, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's the hopscotch back. All right, next up, boys and girls, is our lateral walking push-up. We're going to continue working on these. Okay, main thing you got to remember is it's one push-up in between every time you walk. Set your hands, okay? Put your feet back, lower yourself, okay? So one push-up, and then go over, set your feet, and 2, go over, set your feet, and 3, go over, set your feet, 4, go over, set your feet, 5, go over, set your feet, 6, go over, set your feet, 7, feet, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. That's how you do the lateral walking push-up. All right, next up is our sit-ups. So hurry up and get over here. All right. Put your feet in position. Knees up high. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. 10 sit-ups. That'll do for now. All right, next up is plyo lunge. All right, so remember, when you do plyo lunge, go down on one knee first, and then we'll go back and forth without touching the knees. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, next up, we're almost done, is the bear crawl. Remember the bear crawl? You're on your hands, on your toes, and so we'll go sideways, crawling, forward, crawling, back to sideways, backwards. This uses your arms, up your triceps, your deltoid shoulder, and your pecs, and your abs too, just like when you're having to do the push-ups. But then this also works your legs, having to crawl around like a bear, just like that. And that is the bear crawl. Go. All right. For our next surprise, back to our martial arts and our front push kick. So again, hands and feet together. Hands up, right foot back. And remember, the knee goes up and we push, okay? So here we go. So knee up and push, okay? See, knee up, push. Knee up and push. Knee up, 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 push. Now switch. And on my left leg's back, hands are up. Knee up, push. 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 All right, so that's the front push kick. Now we're going to work on our punching. Okay, this is called jab, jab, cross. Okay, now in boxing, it depends upon which way you stand. You can either be standing like this, when your arm is farthest out, that's what you jab with. Jab, jab. The jab is a defensive move. The jab keeps your opponent away from you. It's not strong. Okay? Jab, jab, jab. Okay? So, when you're jabbing, you're using it to keep away. You're finding your distance from your opponent. Jab, jab. Okay? Jab. But then you go jab, cross. And that's when you want to score a point. Jab, jab, cross. See? Then you go back to this side. Jab, 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 cross. Jab, 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 cross. Like that. Okay? You always keep your hands up, right? Jab, 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 cross. Like that. Jab, jab, cross. Jab, cross. Jab, 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 cross. All right? Jab, 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 cross. Jab, jab, cross. All right. And that's how you do jab crosses and front push kicks for our martial arts. And that'll be the end of week 13, 3rd through 6th. Good job, boys and girls, and I'll see you soon.